Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play ELEX, where we're still standing at the shores of Tavar. I hadn't actually noticed that little lighthouse there in the distance. That's pretty neat. I'm looking forward to taking a more close-up look at that. But for now, I am going to explore the coastline, and yeah, this should be a much shorter trip then. I'm expecting that I'm probably going to be stopped around here, so this should be a much shorter trip than the other direction was. We'll see what manner of beasties we run into along the way. I am also at half health, which I could fix, of course, if I was willing to invest any kind of resources. But I'm not currently. There we go. Well, killing things is pretty easy now. So long as they don't decide to suddenly attack me before I'm done killing them. I guess that's always how it works, isn't it? Except, recently, it's become much more reasonable to kill things faster. Which obviously massively improves my chances. Oh, actually, this was a much shorter trip than expected, because, as it turns out, the beach is pretty much over here, but there's something on this tiny island. I guess it's really... At first I thought it was some kind of building half sunken into the ground, but it's really... Oh, you can't swim quickly. Interesting. Did I know that before? I don't know. There's a little bit of beach. Well, there might still be a couple tiny things to find, but... So yeah, obviously this is just a ship, and there is heavy radiation going on here. That is unfortunate, but there was also a creature of some sort. Didn't quite catch what it was, some kind of raptor. So, what are we doing about this? Right, we put on our protective mask, and we put on the ring of radiation resistance. And we're still gonna take damage, so I'm gonna heal up and eat up. Well, I'm not sure how much that's gonna help. Oh, what? Why did I just... Can you... Is it just me, or is my jetpack failing much faster than it should be? I don't know, it seemed like I was barely able to lift off the ground. Is there anything worthwhile here? Control protocol. I can't heal, right? Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, well, I mean, I was not trying to hurry up at all. In case you were wondering. Oh. Did I quick save here? Not manually, but I guess it quick saved for me. There we go. Not sure what prevented me from flying before. It worked this time. Just fine. Skex, you're not being very helpful. Okay, so there's this audio recording.
Merchandise was inspected as directed. Found 2 unlisted containers. The captain assures us that the goods are okay. At security level A, we can't open them. Superiors have okayed that. Stinks to me. I don't like having these things on board.
I mean, I'm basically just looking around for stuff here. I can't help but wonder if that large pile of junk there was just put there to keep me busy and speed up my dying of radiation. It doesn't seem like there's anything particularly interesting here at all. Which is disappointing. I mean, I guess it's really just a ship full of radioactive waste that ran ashore here. Huh. Lots of junk and an audio log. Maybe I'll just run in here, grab the audio log, and head back out. Okay, well that wasn't a great start. There we go. Climb up here, please. Okay, quickly now. Yeah, do that. It's probably smarter.
Merchandise was inspected as directed. Found 2 unlisted containers. The captain assures us that the goods were okay. At security level A, we can't.
Come on.
Superiors have okayed that. Stinks to me. I don't like having these things on board.
Okay, so we took some damage, but not too much. Not sure if that was worth it at all. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there is some kind of achievement for collecting X number of audio logs or something. Not that that's really worth much. However, that being said, I did look over the achievement list recently, and I don't remember seeing something specifically mentioning audio logs. Yeah, that's just an isopod. So yeah, I don't know. That seemed pretty pointless, unfortunately. And I also definitely need more radiation protection. I wish there was a way to completely become immune to these kinds of environmental effects. But at this point I'm not sure there is such a way. I guess there could be actual protective armor, like a hazmat suit. And then of course there is one more rank of the protective skill. But I doubt that alone would make me immune at this point. There is a small chance. Oh, does the water look really weird here? Yep, sure does. There's something here though. Potentially. Oh, I can't open the map here. Not sure if I tried doing that in water. Well, there might be something here, at least. Doesn't really look like it, though, unfortunately. Well, this is getting close to where the map is definitely going to end, and, well, we've only really tried leaving the map, the explorable map area, once before, around here. And it turned out that the area outside the map is not actually locked off, like with invisible walls. Oh, what's going on here? Well, this terrain looks really janky, so I guess this is already a place you're not really expected to go, unfortunately. So yeah, it's not blocked off by invisible walls, but instead they took the Fallout approach. I guess Fallout 4 approach. Not sure how they handled it. Yeah, okay, it's just exactly the same here, by just making it prohibitively irradiated. You know what? Let's see where the last save puts me. Oh, it could be... Oh, it saved me here? Really? I guess, if nothing else, I at least didn't take any damage so far, so that's good. Still a little bit disappointing that they didn't put anything here at the absolute, you know, the absolute end of this trail. Oh, this, yep. Definitely not a place you're supposed to ever be. And I'm not sure if I can make it all the way up. Oh, of course, that rock is actually solid from below. It seems like I almost made it though. If I can actually get past that rock. Well, I should probably try and go from up there. It's much more promising. Uh-oh. Oh god, no! Please hold on to the... Okay, I'll wait for my jetpack. I wish there was some way to speed this up. Like just standing still, for example. Not moving at all. If that could just instantly, well, not instantly, but significantly speed up your recharge. I mean, that way it would be pretty hard to abuse it, like in combat, for example. But definitely would be a nice convenience. Don't jump off there, please. I mean, it's not a big deal, not a huge deal. It's not like you really need to use your jetpack to climb up very steep cliffs very often. Oh, okay, well, I was just about to wonder aloud whether there might be something up on the spire, and, well, I guess the presence of a drawbridge, not drawbridge, what do you call those? Rope bridge? Pretty much confirms that there is something. Not sure what. Oh, hey, Kaya. Nice to see you here. Oh, this is going to be a little bit tricky. Getting past this overhanging rock here. I should probably be smart about it and actually save. Did something just crackle? Just as I hit the save button, it almost... Oh. Well, this is bad. It almost sounded like radioactivity suddenly started happening. I see some plants there, so... Excuse me, what? Why was my jetpack empty? Oh, because reloading, for some reason, does not refill your... Yeah. Actually, your jetpack gauge keeps refilling at a constant speed. Basically unaffected by... Uh-oh. This is way higher than I thought it would be. So yeah, like right now, as the game is reloading, yeah, my jetpack gauge is actually staying at the same level, which is weird. I guess the variable governing the current jetpack charge is just not saved. It just remains at the same level. Which is interesting. Can I not make it? Well, it certainly didn't look that high from below. Sorry for wasting so much time here. I guess I won't go that way then. Oh, please don't die. Not like this. Is this where the lighthouse might be? In fact, well, yeah, probably. This is... Oh no, actually, this might be the lighthouse. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I guess I'll make my way over... somewhere. I really should have just gone back and followed this road here. I'll move this way. And see if I can join back up with the road. This looks fascinating. Almost like it's about to come alive and whip me, but I guess it didn't. It's also really not something I should be wishing for, except that it would look cool. 3 enemies, according to the map. Oh yeah, I guess. Is that a stone? No, that's not a stone claw. That's some kind of skex. Just a normal skex, I guess. Yep. That's all that is. Oh my god. Okay, that thing is more vicious than, for some reason, I expected it to be. I had no reason to expect it not to be vicious, but here I am. There's... Okay. I forget what it's called. One of those big things, anyway, in that shack. Okay, if one of you feels like coming over here, or not, auto target, please. Oh wow! Why did I deal so much more damage to this desert claw? Desert devil? For some reason, I thought they should be more dangerous than a Skex? Just because I've been fighting Skex for so much longer. I would really like to switch back to my weapon, you know, my melee weapon, that is. Oh god, no, why? Why though? I have no idea what happened there. It almost felt like I got sucked into the enemy's attack, which I'm pretty sure is not the case, but I was trying to roll away and not actually getting away at all. I mean, if we could... Yep. Nope. That is exactly the issue I was talking about a couple of episodes ago. That I definitely see being an issue with attempting purely ranged builds. Yeah, I'm definitely killing this thing so much faster. If I could hit it, that is... Oh my freaking... All I need to do is occasionally let go of the aim button to let the auto aim readjust. Because, needless to say, I'm just terrible at manually readjusting. Okay, switch weapon. In time this time. And actually get away from its lethal attack. And try and dodge it. There we go. Why couldn't I just do this to begin with? Instead of embarrassing myself? Who knows? Okay, little guy. You're not gonna be a problem at all. No, of course not. You're also... There we go. Okay. Alright. Now, this thing. As usual, should die easily enough. Nightshade, that's right. That's what you call it. I'm even dealing okay damage just with my normal attacks. Cool. Lead Belly, alright. Sandy Guidebook 2. I think I found another edition of that.
Needs a key.
Alright. Fair enough. Oh, maybe this one. Okay. Well, at least this tough enemy, well, relatively speaking, was actually guarding a treasure chest that could potentially hold something good. Let's see here. Just in case it's related, and I'm not sure it is, we're going to read this. Oh yeah, right. Tips for surviving in Tavar. Okay. Volume 2. The desert looks dead, but there are plants and animals here that are more specialized for living here than you. That's for sure. Especially those animals. 6 legs, hard sharp shell, big claws. You found a ripper. That means one thing. Run. As fast as you can. Those beasts are rarely alone and really damn dangerous. Well, actually I've found quite a few of them alone, but, you know. Number 2, be careful of the canyons and cliffs of Tavar's deserts. Many of them are shelter for black thorns. Black thorns? Sharp, painful, one wrong step can plunge you into their grasp. I guess you're talking about those black rock spires? Maybe? I don't know. I don't think I've come across creatures called black thorns. Number 3, plants. You only have to know one thing about the plants in Tavar. They are not edible. There may be 1 or 2 shrubs that you can try it with, but the majority are poisonous and it's hard to tell them apart. So keep your hands off of them and stick to canned food. Safe is safe. Well, fair enough. Really? 120 ELEX? That's hardly anything to get excited about at any stage of the game, but sure, I guess. Thanks. I guess that is more money than your typical not specially locked chest holds in terms of items and cash. So there's that. Right. Okay, so this is where the road goes back up into the mountains. So where exactly? Oh yeah, okay, sure. Near this crossroad is where I started my expedition, so I never did check out that hut, for example. So I'll make a quick beeline for it. Get that out of the way. This is a powerful mana herb, okay. Actually just looks like a large thistle. Is that inhabited? Is there a person there? I think there might be a person. Oh, there we go. Okay. Almost dropped my combo there, expecting to kill it with 2 hits, but you never do that. Maybe I'll learn at one point. Yep, there is a person there. It's only... there are several people, so they're probably hostile. I was gonna say, a single person, typically
all that technology, and yet they build
friendly.
Such ugly buildings.
But multiple people, typically not friendly. Oh god, what? Why? Don't block me! Oh, what? Okay. Grenade launcher. Rocket launcher, actually. Gotcha. So maybe I should try and head upstairs and deal with that guy first, or...
I'll take care of that.
Uh-oh. Okay, that works. That's a revolver. I guess that... And these explosions have such a huge radius, it's kind of ridiculous. By kind of, I mean completely ridiculous. Are those even rockets? No, now he's throwing grenades. Oh god, that probably should have killed me? I don't know. Oh god, oh god, oh god, Kaya's down, apparently. I'm gonna die because... Yep, because that. Oh, this is messy. Wow. Yeah, these grenades, man. I don't know, maybe that's... What that's actually telling me is that I should start using explosive weapons. It's just that I don't know why exactly. I guess I have enjoyed using rocket launcher type weapons in games like FPSs before. Ouch. But grenades just never struck me as something that I wanted to use. I don't know. I hardly ever use my grenades in games. Why can I not? What is happening? I cannot aim? He wouldn't do anything. Why was I... I was not out of arrows at all. He just didn't reload? That was bizarre. Not sure what happened there. He just didn't draw another arrow. Hold on. It says 1 out of 1, but I do have 247 arrows left. When I shoot, he automatically puts on another one. He did not do that. I guess I could have tried automatically manually reloading if I had remembered what that button was in the heat of the combat. Okay, miraculously I've not been hit yet. Okay, that was obviously gonna miss. The game doesn't really lead my enemies. Oh, okay. I guess that was the one situation where I was glad that you cannot actually roll off corners. Not sure why I'm insisting on killing these guys at a range either. It's obviously not really working out for me. I mean, neither is doing this. Gonna work out. Wow, I completely rolled into that rocket. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now I got you, friend. Jesus, that was... man. Glad I'm not playing Iron Man mode. Or this would be a very different game. Much shorter, too. Well, at least I made the world a slightly better place by freeing it, cleaning it of a bit more reverse scum. I really hope there's a bed here somewhere. There is. Okay, good. Oh, there is a proper bed even. I mean, not that this kind of bed is much more proper than a sleeping bag, but you know. Chain saber. Hello. Sunglasses, alright. Okay, so at least they were guarding some good loot for a change. Much appreciated. How good exactly? Chain saber. That is a one-handed weapon. Alright. The damage is not exciting, but strength and dexterity, okay. So it's a hybrid, kind of hybrid build weapon. I really need to look into upgrading this and see how much better it becomes. But I do like the idea of it. A common chain saber, I mean, you know, no big deal. Nothing too exciting, just a chain saber. Sweet. Yep, it is actually motorized. Holy crap. Okay, let's take a look at the combo. Nope, no combo. Okay. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, it's just a stab. Eh. That's a little bit disappointing. I was kind of hoping for some kind of special attack. I mean, right now, of course, damage-wise, it just isn't able to compete, but maybe by upgrading it, it'll get quite a bit better.
It's amazing that it's still here.
That what is still here? This? I'm pretty sure this is not pre-comet. Yeah, not even the bare skeleton of this. This is just... I guess this platform is old stuff. Okay, and yeah, this is... Wait, no, this is not... Yeah, okay, this is where I first went down to the beach. Alright, okay, now we connected. I guess I tried starting to sprint just as I turned around and was actually had actually come to a full stop. So my character started sneaking instead. Interesting. Well then. Maybe I'll make this lighthouse my my goal for now. Try and reach that. Oh, there's something going on there. Okay. Well, obviously we'll have to... Yeah, I had been wondering, hadn't I, how the path would lead all the way back up to the level of the plateau up there. I guess the answer is through those staircases there. This looks interesting. Almost looks like some kind of petrified tree. Oh, hi there, Ripper. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! I was just reaching for this quick save button, which of course is on the keyboard and not on the controller. Yep. Yeah. Okay. No. Oh man. Let's see if I can do this better, but well. Nope. 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 Oh, what? Oh, Kaya just got back up, I guess. Bad timing on her part. That was... Okay, okay, okay. Good, good. Luminary. What? Achievement unlocked. Luminary? For... Oh, level 20, I think. You stupid jerk. Wow. Sorry, Kaya. Okay, let's see here. I am indeed level 20. Okay, cool. I hope there are more levels, though. There kind of have to be, right? Pretty sure I saw an achievement for getting all skills. Pretty sure that's not possible to achieve. Maybe, I mean, except by heavy abuse of ELEX drinks, giving you extra points to spend. Let's see here. We do want more strength, don't we? I keep forgetting. We do want more dexterity. We want more constitution, I guess. Ultimately. Oh, right. One thing that someone reminded me about: jetpack attack. Oh, I can actually learn that. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I definitely will learn this just to give it a try. Apparently it's pretty awesome. And, I mean, I expect it to be pretty awesome, so there's that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to save this learning point for jetpack attack. Cool. I didn't expect to actually have the stats for it, but glad I do. Oh, holy crap. Oh, no. Oh, no. Really? 5 attribute points? That is insane. I know there is something, some weapon that requires 72 strength, if I'm not mistaken. Holy crap. That's gonna take a lot of level ups. Wow. This is pretty insane. Only 2 points of strength from this level up? Is that even worth it? Could get more constitution instead. Actually, hold on. Okay, this mace level 2 requires exactly 30. Oh, wait, it requires exactly as much as I have now. And I'm pretty sure I can upgrade it one more time, right? I'll have to find a workbench and just confirm that. I know I just upgraded like 1 episode ago, but already I'm not entirely sure anymore. But I'm pretty sure there is another upgrade level. I mean, Constitution shouldn't be too big of a deal, but obviously any more strength than we have now is gonna take a major investment in points to reach. The next weapon level requirement, strength requirement, cannot be anything less than at least like a 10-point increase from now. Which, you know, probably more than that. Oh, that was some serious overkill. Oh, hi there. I do not have the freaking... kidding me. Don't you typically have enough combo points after 3 attacks? I guess I didn't. And I did not look at my combo meter at all. I just assumed. I guess it's 3 attacks? Well, I was... Oh. I was going to have to look for a place to sleep anyway, so... taking more damage really doesn't make a difference. Okay, I guess the first one just fell off or through the floor or something. Alright. A recipe for Amulet of Charisma. Oh, Chainsword 1. Well, hello there. It saves me some effort. Chainsword 1. Okay, that's 42. Still easy enough to reach those requirements. Pretty sure I can probably use Chainsword 2 at this point. Maybe. Might not have quite enough dexterity for it. And the damage might also not quite be on the same level as my mace. Not to mention that the combo attack is not as good. Come on, someone must have set up his camp here. Placing a convenient sleeping bag somewhere, right? Maybe up there? Underneath that canopy? Hello? Anybody here? Well, that's definitely the fort, right? Yes, that is the fort, indeed. Oh, and there are those, what are they called? Geodetic domes? That you keep seeing here on the map. The first time we actually see them up close, though. They're pretty cool. Why is it so hazy here? Is it just the weather, or... Oh, okay, that's a dead jackal. That is what it looked like, but I was a little afraid of... Oh. Even
here, life finds a way.
Apparently, this belongs to someone. I didn't realize this was going to be stealing. I mean, there's obviously no one around. In fact, if anything, it seems like these jackals attacked this place and killed whoever lived here. Oh. Whoops. Hi, Ryder. I honestly did not see you there. Good thing you didn't see me stealing.
Keep your eyes open. There's always more damn jackals. I think they know I want every last one of the things dead.
Is that a quest I'm smelling here?
Why are there so many jackals in this area?
Now, you're asking me why I became a hunter. You could say I followed in my old dad's footsteps. Only that dipshit bred jackals. Thought he could tame them, train them. Now I'm trying to undo the damage he did. I spend every spare minute tracking them down. When I'm not trying to get enough meat to live, to sell, and that takes most of my time.
Alright. Work for the... I mean, presumably, if he's an outlaw, I guess every outlaw kind of works for the Duke in some way.
Do you want help hunting these jackals?
Nah. This is something I need to do myself. For my family.
That's unfortunate.
And I need to earn a living.
So, you work for the Duke?
People don't work for the Duke. That's the whole point of being outlaws. Not that anyone there is really free. You know where to find the teeth on a jackal? In the fort.
What?
You think you know where the knife is, but the next minute you feel it sticking in your back. You're best out here with the jackals rather than in there with the real animals.
Okay, if you say so.
Can we trade?
Sure. Tell me what you need and I'll see if I have it. And as long as
That
I've
seems
not already
inefficient.
promised it to Scrappy, it's yours.
Scrappy, yeah, I don't know anyone of that name.
Who is Scrappy?
I've known Scrappy for years. He's the only man my old dad would listen to. He's been fading fast, though. Trying to survive on that trash heap below the fort. I've been trying to keep him alive. He wouldn't take charity, so I've been swapping old chems for meat. I mean, no one else would take them.
Sure, I mean, I guess I was looking for a kill quest, but I can do a courier quest as well.
I could take the meat to Scrappy for you.
And why exactly would you do that?
Payment? Exactly. No, let's be a good guy,
Because it sounds like you and Scrappy need some help.
Are you serious?
I guess.
Okay. I'll give you the meat for Scrappy. But don't try and screw me. Scrappy's
No,
just about
I never
hanging
would do
on.
that.
He needs
It's
this.
trustful.
Don't let him down. Here. Scrappy knows what to pay. I'll
Oh.
see you.
So
when
there
you've
is
made
payment.
The delivery. Come and find me back here.
Sure.
You could have mentioned the payment up front.
What do you have to trade?
What do you need?
Right. Oh, no weapons, no armor. I could buy natural ELEX, I guess, which is used for some crafting. And okay, well, actually, speaking of crafting, crafting does take quite a few shards. So I'm not as wealthy as I was at one point. Maybe I'll hold on to my money. Unless I really need something, you know. I could, of course, sell all kinds of stuff, but I really don't want to deal with that. And I can sell my stuff anywhere, so no need to do that now. Also, I did notice that that Jax was not wearing his sunglasses, which I've grown quite used to. So that looked pretty weird. Right, we want a ring of toughness. I wish I could, like, favorite pieces of equipment, just to make it easier to find them at a glance. Normal items easier to see. Okay. I mean, I can see the use of this, actually. Arguably, this is more useful than highlighting enemies. I have grown very used to seeing all enemies highlighted at this point. And yeah, I only realized during this conversation where I noticed that my sunglasses were missing that part of the reason why I had so much trouble, I was basically
Be careful.
surprised by those rippers so much, is that I did not see them ahead of time, you know. Old research notes, hello. But I think maybe it's not a bad idea to get used to playing without those sunglasses. Maybe I'll keep these on for now and see how useful they actually are in noticing stuff that I would otherwise miss. In fact, I guess it's really, yeah, I mean, apart from the convenience of being able to see enemies ahead of time, or, you know, not missing enemies and getting surprised by them, seeing items is definitely much more helpful if you're trying to be, you know, complete and thorough, finding hidden stuff. It says highlights normal items. I hope it really just highlights all items. If it didn't, for example, highlight stuff that's supposed to be hidden, that would be quite a shame. Also, doesn't this guy have a bed? Doesn't he live here? Oh, never mind. I'll borrow this for a night. Okay. Right. Camera was a little bit stuck there. Okay. Got this hazy kind of weather again, but I'm okay with that. This shouldn't affect my video bitrate at all. Also doesn't affect visibility or anything too much. Actually looks kind of nice for a change. These sunglasses different color. Kind of coppery. Pretty cool. Okay, where are we? What do I want to do from here? Oh, right, we want to read these. Old World Recording on Botany Research. Okay. Not sure how relevant that still is. Day 1, after months of cultivation, I finally found the perfect hybrid. I've planted the next batch of seeds. We'll see if they develop as I would hope. Day 10, my sweet babies, they are growing and flourishing. Dia rosacearum. Okay. Well, something rose related. Yes, I like the name. A lot of sun and care have paid off. Day 12, 2 days later. Insects! Disgusting parasites have completely destroyed my crop. I'm mixing up pesticide to deal with them. I will wipe these things out and start another crop. Okay. Is that supposed to imply something? Did he overdo it? Kill himself with the pesticide or something? I don't know. Save the game. And actually look at what I meant to look at, which is the map. Right, there is this interesting structure that I want to check out at some point. But I guess I'm going to follow the road. I don't know. Should I return here? I said I wanted to reach a lighthouse, so let's do that. Yes, so we are going to go this way, just follow this highway. And see what's over there. This might be... Well, this obviously leads toward the fort. This is the road that I'm gonna take once I'm done exploring the southern parts here. Oh, this is actually where... No, this is still low and safe, right? It did not highlight this new quest for me. I thought it always did that. Maybe not, though. Nope. Hold on. Provisions delivery. That is down here. Okay, that's pretty much what I expected. That it looks like a trash dump. Lucky punch. Force him to start. Oh, right. Yeah, this non-quest. I guess I never did return to say, or did I? No, I think I tried, and he didn't have anything new to say. So or maybe I didn't. Wow. Now I'm not actually sure if I did. I think I did. I don't know. Maybe I'll return once more. I guess I'll keep this quest active for now because I suppose I might as well get that out of the way first. Should be pretty easy. Just delivering that meat to old Scrappy. Might lead to another follow-up mission, but we'll see. Oh, there's a teleporter. How convenient. We have not found one of those in a long time. There's some kind of troll. Actually, it might be, whatchamacallit. Selling Cliffs, okay. Got some mutants here, that's for sure. Hello. Wow, we're dealing a ton of damage to things that used to take forever to kill. Even with the bow. I mean, rot mulches used to be easy. Oh, I like this. And that's without having invested many, or, yeah, well, hardly anything into using bows. I'm a little afraid that this area might turn out to be irradiated, but it doesn't seem to be. That is a powerful Cyclops. Oh my god. Okay, so not just a Cyclops. Normal Cyclops is the enemy type I was thinking of.
Be careful.
Oh boy. Kill him, please. Come on. Oh, really? Why didn't I roll? Was I out of stamina? I don't think so. Maybe I was stuck on something? Thank you. Okay, okay. Oh, you're actually a rock boar. Quite a bit tougher still. Nice. Still surprised just how much experience these are worth. Okay, I think there's another mulch or something small. What was that? Maybe is that just... Oh, I'm not sure what that is. Huh. Oh, that is a rock mulch. Okay. Okay, she killed the small one. Oh, Even arrows are dealing a surprising amount of damage to this thing. And I should totally be fighting it for real instead. That is to say, dodge its devastating smash. Ideally with only one roll to conserve stamina. Okay, that should work. And then we stagger it, hopefully. And kill it. No, no. Okay. I shouldn't have tried that. I should have just played it safe. I could have easily won it by just jetpacking and regaining some stamina. It was also a little bit unlucky, I guess, that I ended up not entirely killing it with that full combo. Oh yeah, so close. We cannot quite roll behind it here, which is less than ideal, but this might work out. Can I just kill it like this? Yes, I can. Nice. 400 experience. Pretty sure that's by far the most experience I got for any single enemy. Lots of stuff too, and... oh, ELEX Contaminated Heart. That gave me 824 experience. Well, I guess 800 before bonuses. Interesting. I can only assume that there was a quest item. So I guess Powerful Cyclops is not a regular type of powerful enemy, but in fact a variety of the normal Cyclops enemy that is just quest related. So this one is not necessarily tougher than the normal Cyclops. Okay, we found some kind of note. I did realize that, notice that. In case you were wondering, this chest is not locked. And the rewards are appropriately paltry. Okay. So we found... I keep wanting to use L1 and R1 basically to switch these lower tabs here, but you actually just use left and right on the D-pad. Which, for some reason, I find counterintuitive. I don't know. There's a smeared note. This message was written by drunken outlaws. It's almost illegible. This here is our stuff. Got it? So get your own stuff. Man, that stuff is so good. You fools nothing. Our friend doesn't need it anymore. That's very helpful. Thank you. Strong liquor. Guaranteed to take any pain and make anyone appear 20 to 200% more attractive. And also probably to make you 100% more dead. ELEX Contaminated Heart. An ELEX-laden Cyclops heart ready for arcs. Oh. Huh. Well, good to know. I have the quest item for arcs already. And that also reminds me that I still want to go back and recruit the guy for real. I guess now more than ever. Now that I know that I'll immediately get some kind of reward from him, I guess. Although, am I actually going to get any more reward than I already got? I got 800 experience for just picking it up anyway, after all. Can I grab that, please? I must say, this item highlighting is actually super useful. I'm already sure that I'm never going to get rid of this. Sure, I will be... hello. I will be surprised by enemies a bit more often. But, you know, I guess that's something I can live with. Okay. Thanks, Gaia. You actually saved my bacon there. See, for example, that item there. Oh, just a pack of cigarettes, but I definitely would have overlooked that. And even with these sunglasses, it's not, you know, it's still easy enough to miss tiny items. Obviously, they also only show up at a certain minimum range. Oh, and also, things like plants don't highlight, because I guess they count as living organisms instead of just items, which, well, obviously they are. Plants are highlighted by the life detecting. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, nothing. Okay. By the life detecting sunglasses, of course. That's an interesting choice to grapple to, but... Okay, what was that? It sounded really strange. I guess that really was just supposed to be the sound of walking on these wooden planks. Something? It sounded like something growling. Yeah, there's some scrap there. Not sure what that longish thing is.
Let's do this.
Okay. Metal scrap, and that is more metal scrap. Fair enough. Okay, we got some kind of caves here. Oh, actually, also some artificial construction too, that you can even see on the map just a little bit. Interesting. Looking at the timer though, I really want to make it at least to that lighthouse. And there probably isn't too much to explore in the first place.
That's going on, you forget how beautiful it really is here.
Yeah, I really like this, like the look of this desert area. Okay, they can spit fireballs. Good to know. Oh god, really? Oh, okay. I only got a little scratch there, thankfully. Okay, keep them busy, please. Up, up. Oh god, miss after miss. There we go. Whew. That could have been ugly. Ooh, treasure. Sweet sulfur. Sweet, sweet sulfur. Well, looks like there's nothing over here. Up. Some scattered bones. There is a person. Place your bets now. Raider, by which I mean Reaver, or friendly NPC. It looks like he's by himself, and this is a location that somehow
Not all buildings are without
strikes me
grace.
as friendly.
This
So,
place has a real peace
nope.
to it.
There are more people. They might still be friendly. The way they're just standing there. Hello? Yeah, they would have attacked me at this point, right?
Oh, you got a nice catch
Well,
Nice.
guess I was wrong.
Fresh meat, and it got a fair amount on you. Boy, you're gonna cook up
What?
nicely.
Really?
Cook?
Oh, yes, we'll do you justice. A few sprigs of scragweed and some cogroot. Oh, and you'll be just right for us.
Okay.
Get you.
Interesting. Did not expect to run into a tribe of, whatchamacallits here. Cannibals. Cannibal electors. Oh, God. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not dead. Obviously not. I mean, it's not like I was afraid of dying here. At all. I mean, these are just reavers. The Hungry Desert. Okay. Another 800 experience. Just for exploring. I like it. Not sure how I survived. I really shouldn't have. I was not playing very well, to say the least. But here we are. Yeah, this looked so pleasant. I guess it's... Well, okay, it's not in great shape up close, but still pleasant looking. And I guess by killing these cannibals who had taken up residence in this place, oh boy, this is definitely gonna be... Oh! Hey! Hi, Jack. Wait, Jack the Lighthouse Keeper? I think that's a recurring character from Piranha Bytes games. I mean, I'm not sure if he was the original keeper and these guys just moved in here recently. But it's definitely a nod to the earlier games, that's for sure. So yeah, anyway, I guess I made this place more pleasant than it used to be. Until just a moment ago. By taking out these bastards, so that's nice. Toilet paper. Unlocked safe. Something somewhat valuable in it. Guess I'm gonna sleep real quick before talking to Jack and see what his story is.
Just give me a minute to calm down, will you? Calming. Calming. Whew. Shit. A moment longer and those cannibals would have had me over the fire. There's enough creatures out here trying to eat me without people trying it as well.
Yeah.
Shit. That's not something I want to go through again. Hell. You've not got anything to drink, have you?
I guess I
Something to help
do.
a man get his head screwed back on.
Sure. A beer? Yeah.
Here. This should help.
That's good.
Nice and warm.
There's something about a near-death experience that makes everything taste golden.
I guess, yeah.
You saved me. I mean, you saved my life.
Wait, check my
And I've
status?
learned a lot about Magaland's history. But cannibals? I haven't heard of anything like that since the dark days after the comet hit. Most
Well,
of what
technically,
we
these
live
are
on
still
in
the dark days
Tavar
after
is
the
from
comet hit.
past. So history is profitable. Interesting, too. You should learn it.
So, I guess the fact that he apparently has some kind of reputation, or we have a reputation level with this guy, doesn't necessarily mean that he's a companion. I guess we've seen that with a couple of other NPCs. Well, most recently with that guy. Well, you know, the jackal breeder's son. What was his freaking name? My God, my memory. Well, I don't know. But the game said that he was mistrustful of me. I'm really not sure if that has any significance whatsoever. Guess that depends on whether we're going to have any more dealings with him in the future. Yeah. Well, first of all, what are you doing out here, I guess?
What are you doing out here?
The light beacon.
Right.
I've always been fascinated by them.
Yeah.
They used to be a cry for
I
help.
can see that.
Or a way to give help, direction, guidance. I've seen leaders come and go in the fort, and there's only one constant. You have to rely on yourself. So,
Well, it's pretty much the
I
Outlaw's
look for
creed, isn't it?
ruins, visit the beacons, and I find things to earn shards, so I don't need anyone else.
Visit the beacons. What kind of beacons are we talking about here? I mean, I thought he was referring to the lighthouse as a beacon? But, I mean, there really aren't that many. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's only this one.
Brave for someone at your age.
My age? Age is bullshit. Wrinkled or smooth-skinned, life throws the
Sure,
same
it's
shit
just
at you.
the
I
difference
know
is in
these
how well
lands
you can
better than to
deal
come
with it.
alone. I was traveling with a pair of scrap collectors. They needed a lead. I needed some help. On our way there, we got ambushed by a group of clerics. I didn't want a chance to fight with them. They were much better armed. So I got out of there.
What happened to the scrap collectors?
They didn't make the same choice. That's the problem with some people of their age. They think every fight is winnable. They think running away is the wrong thing to do. Yet, here I am at my age. I just wish I'd had their legs for running. The clerics caught up with me and took me prisoner. I'm here, aren't I? I waited until it was dark and I got out. I guess they thought I was too old to guard. And I got away with their leader's weapon. I think that must have made them angry.
Presumably,
Now
yeah.
those clerics are out hunting for me. You can hear their horns. That's why I thought I'd head for the beacon. Get some scrap. and get myself back to Tavar. Shards would mean safety. But you know what happened next? Damn Reavers. Life sure is cheap out here.
Give me the cleric's weapon? I mean... Sure. I guess I assume that's a ranged weapon. Some kind of rifle. So I'm not really interested in it. Maybe he's gonna give it to me as a reward anyway.
Tell me about Magellan's past.
Gladly. What would you like to know?
Everything? I mean, I don't know. Should I explore this entire dialogue now? I guess. Might as well make it a bit of a longer episode. Whatever.
Tell me about Tavar.
Well, it might not seem like there's a lot of history here, but this place hasn't always been desert.
Yeah,
when
so
the
I hear.
comet hit, it turned this place into the wasteland you see. But not everything was destroyed. Some building complexes, like the fort, survived. Others were buried. When the sand shifts, other buildings appear. And then all the things that were left in them are there for the taking.
I see.
Not that everything that's buried is good. Logan, the Duke as he's known today, they're sitting on a powder keg. Back before the comet hit, they stored weapons there. Serious, end-of-the-world weapons. And they're still there, somewhere, along with a whole stack of the usual kind.
Well, that sounds pretty bad.
You think the fort will blow up?
I know it doesn't feel safe knowing they are there.
Yeah.
Maybe all it takes is a mistake. Maybe it takes an earthquake. But there's a real risk there.
I mean, if they're literally sitting on
Maybe the
a pile of nuclear weapons.
knows about those bombs already. Maybe someone will try and set them off. That's why I want shards. I want to be a long way from here if those things ever go off.
Well, understandable. That makes me much less eager to actually explore the fort. Although, maybe I could potentially find a way to disarm those weapons? I'm kind of thinking of a Megaton situation here. As in Fallout 3. That would be neat. Huh. Especially if there's also an option to actually just set them off. Just, you know, maybe as a little nod to Fallout 3. Sure, about the factions.
Tell me about the factions.
Well, they're recent history. I mean, they only came about after the comet hit. Before that, there were countries and governments. Millions of people organized into groups. Nothing like now. But the comet destroyed all that. There aren't really records from after the comet hit. No one was writing things down. They were just trying to survive. No leaders. All the things they relied on to survive had gone. But it didn't take long for people to form groups to get resources. And it didn't take long for those people to start fighting. All factions think they've got ways to save us. They're all just ways people are trying to survive.
So, there are a lot of gaps in your knowledge of history?
Well, some. There were more records kept during the territory wars. That was once the factions had formed and started fighting each other. I guess as soon as you're a group, you want to start keeping a history of who you are. History becomes more important. Anyway, instead of fighting over 1 or 2 tins, the factions started fighting over land. ELEX. Resources. Any small factions that were left got absorbed or destroyed. I mean, these people were survivors, so you'd think that's what they'd want. To survive. Instead, there were yet more deaths. There aren't numbers, but I'd guess at least half of those still alive were killed. But that's just a guess. Finally, the people in charge realized the cost was too high, so they formed a council. The Great Council of Magellan, and made a non-aggression treaty.
Okay. Non-aggression treaty seemed to have worked. Well, I mean, the factions are still there, and none of them have been eradicated yet. And the ones working the hardest toward that are actually the elves, which are not one of the members of the council, I guess? So it has worked to some extent.
A non-aggression treaty? That doesn't seem to have worked.
Well, peace is always fragile. The Berserkers and Clerics have totally different ideas about ELEX and technology, for a
Yep.
start.
Sure enough.
But after all the deaths, the factions knew they risked their own destruction if they fought anymore. So, the peace lasted, more or less. There were always some hotheads, some isolated clashes over resources. But the leaders brought their people back into line. All the factions rebuilt their lands, worked on their own rules.
So, what went wrong?
The Alps.
Yep.
They were just a small splinter group. They went up into Zakor, into the ice, and no groups were interested in that land. They built their strength, and then they invaded. The factions were taken completely by surprise. The Alps captured people, land, built their converters before the factions could respond. What happened to the prisoners, the dead? History doesn't speak of that.
I've heard enough.
At least
Have
you
I,
did
though?
listen. That's not always the case today.
Well, it was interesting. Certainly, by far the most we learned about the backstory up to this point in the game, and I really appreciate that. We can only ask specifically about Berserkers and Clerics, not Outlaws too? Or the Elves, for example?
What do you know about the Berserkers?
They were a group living up in the woods, trying to grow their own food, and they evolved from there. Everyone else was fighting for what was left, but they decided to make something new.
Which is commendable.
Some guy called Amric that started them. The new guy they have there, Thorold, the Pilgrim, sees himself as some sort of spiritual successor to Amric. He's changed things there. They're pushing out into the world more than they did. The Berserkers used to stay in Edan mostly. They'd fight to protect their borders, make assaults outside them, and then pull back. Now they're holding ground. It seems the Pilgrim wants to purify all of Edan. They're gonna use their world hearts to change the world. They want to use their magic to turn the clock back and make Magalan what it was.
Make Magalan
Well,
great again. Or
they'll
at least
change
green.
it. But whether Magalan was ever like they say, that's just a fantasy.
I mean, still, just let them do what they're doing. Let them spread their world hearts and make everything green and you know, and alive again. Where's the harm in that?
How much do you know about the Clerics?
Secretive lot. They probably know more about history than the others, but they keep it to themselves. But this god they believe in, Kalan,
Yeah, that's the big
I
mystery.
haven't seen anything anywhere about this god in records from before the comet hit. Why they've created a god and worship technology? Well, I can't understand it. Everything else they do is about knowledge and fact.
Yeah,
and
exactly. It
observation.
seems to kind of clash,
So
doesn't
why
it?
invent a lot of hocus pocus to go with it?
That's exactly my problem. Exactly the problem I have with the clerics. I'm totally 100% behind the idea of, you know, preserving knowledge and collecting well, technology and knowledge and scientific observations from ages past and trying to find your own. You know, but why this whole religious bullshit on top of that?
Why did the Clerics have so few men?
The wars. They put their faith in their fighting machines. But either their prayers weren't answered or they had a technological hitch. They went into battle with the Berserkers and their machines shut down. They were defeated. Heavy
Really?
losses. Those left retreated into Ignadon. Anyone that didn't make it back was cut down by one faction or another. The clerics' numbers never recovered. I guess they must have fixed whatever the problem was with their fighting machines. It's never happened again.
Huh. I mean, the numbers also must have actually recovered, because to me it certainly didn't seem like the clerics were less in number than any of the other factions I've seen so far. I mean, I guess I'll have to see just how populated the fort is, but I mean, Goliath and all the other berserker outposts together seem to have less population than what I've seen of Ignadon so far, or the Horde specifically.
Is there something you need?
No, I'm okay.
Oh,
Don't waste your
that's
time on my
unfortunate.
old bones. The only thing I'm interested in is stories. And I don't think you are the storytelling type.
well, not exactly talkative.
What do you know about the Alps?
Hardly anyone knows anything about them. I mean, other than about their attacks.
Maybe I could tell you a
Oh.
story about them.
That's
Now
where that
I
was
am
leading.
curious. Do you know why they use ELEX?
It makes them stronger, of course. Greater strength, lower levels of fatigue, reduced pain. It turns men into fighting machines, and not just physically. ELEX keeps them clear thinking. It removes the emotions that could get in the way of orders.
So it means no one can argue with orders.
It reduces the chances. That's one of the reasons Alps are so successful. They operate together without question.
Not all of them. Some operate alone.
What? Hear more?
Then you've heard of the Elexitors. They rule in Zakor. They still consume ELEX, but they are given a command role.
You mean like Wardek and Kallax? Or Jax? Have you heard of them?
Yeah.
Yes, they are names to be feared. Though I had heard that Jax had disappeared.
So the rumors say. What else do you know about the Alps?
That they have as good as or better knowledge of technology than the clerics. That's because you and them have something in common.
Me? What have I got in
An
common
interest
with
in
Alps?
history, I guess?
An interest in history.
Wow.
The Elexitors, well,
I'm good.
I don't know for sure, but they have found some fragments of old world information. They're using that knowledge.
They're interested in the old world?
No, not at all. They just want the technology. Interest is emotional. The past is something that's gone. They want the future.
Interesting. Not many people seem to think about what the Alps want.
That's all I know.
That was very informative. Thank you.
Here, have this cleric weapon. I mean, should I just... It seems really blunt to just ask him or basically command him to give it to me. And I don't want to be rude toward him. He's a nice guy. He helped me out a lot. I mean, if at least I could ask him politely whether he needs it. Not that I need it, but, you know, I still want it.
Give me the cleric's weapon.
Why should I give it to you?
I don't know.
We help each other out, right?
Well, you had a beer from me.
I did, and a
So,
story.
yeah, all right. You can have it.
Thanks. Volkmar's weapon. Oh, hey, that is not a firearm at all. That's actually something I might end up using. Also, well, needless to say, this episode has turned out to be really long, which is exactly what I was, well, what I said was going to be the case. So let me just quickly pick this stuff up, and I'm look around a little bit more up here, take a look at the lighthouse itself and see if there is anything to do with it. Probably not. Doesn't seem like you can enter. Maybe I can climb it. Yeah, I can definitely climb up those platforms. There might be something up on top that makes it worth. I'm gonna take a look at this new weapon that I got, and well, then we'll probably finally start heading toward the actual fort. Maybe I really shouldn't make any promises at this point, but there is a slight chance that we might make it there next episode. We'll see. As always, for the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.